Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about why saying that you understand a language but you can't speak it is problematic. And it's important because if you are frustrated and you're like, hey, I want to learn this language but I don't know where to go next, you're like, I don't really know what I do know, what I don't know, all I know is that I understand it. It's going to mess it up and it's going to make you confused about what to learn next. So first point is, if you actually understand the language, right? You listen to someone, you're like, I understood every single word. It is impossible that you can't speak it. There's no way. So you understand all the grammar, you understand all the words, but you can't say it. It must mean that you're really shy. And that is a possibility. I've met people that actually do know it, and this happens to a lot to like second generation speakers. Happened to me where you do pretty much get like 90% of it, but you're shy because you know that you are going to make some mistakes and you should know the language. So you're really shy. And then there's the other people that say, oh yeah, I understand it. And then you're like, what'd they say? And they said, they said something about walking over there. Not really. He said he didn't want to walk over there because later on someone's going to come, and it's like completely different. So you have to be realistic with yourself. It's like almost like you're playing a sport, like you're playing basketball or tennis, and you're like, oh yeah, I know how to play. And then you start playing and people are like, dude, you're like doing a bunch of fouls, or you're not doing this right. And I thought you knew how to play. I guess I didn't know exactly how to play. I think I got just the gist of it. It's like taking an exam when you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to ace that exam. Like I understand it. And then the actual hard questions come. No multiple choice. No it's all fill in the blank. It's like just the hardest test. And they're like, explain to me this concept, international law, explain it to me. And you're like, I guess I didn't know. I think I kind of just got the gist of it, that it's a law that applies to multiple countries. So be realistic with yourself. I know this is harsh. Be realistic with yourself. How much do I actually understand? Do I just understand some of the words? Do I get key phrases? Do I actually understand quite a bit? But then when people are talking like poetically, or they're getting to a lot of detail, that's when I lose it. Hopefully this helps. Make sure that you are going at the level that you need. If you're like, hey, I'm going to be honest with myself, I really don't understand that much, I'm a beginner, start from the beginning. It's okay. Don't go with intermediate and hard classes because you're going to fail, because it's too hard. If you're one of the other groups that you're like, hey, I'm actually just shy, then that's something else, because that's mental. That is, I have some barriers. I don't feel comfortable speaking. And I can definitely, I help people in Spanish with that all the time. I should know, my grandfather knows, my mom knows, my dad knows. I'm the only one that doesn't know Spanish. And I get it when I'm with them, because my mom always tells me the same thing. Are you hungry? Go to the kitchen. I don't know. Just different phrases that your mom will always say, that like when are you coming home? Whatever, you get those. But then as soon as anyone else talks about it with you, you're like, I have no idea. So hopefully this helps. Let me know if you have any questions below. Let me know if you're having this problem. If you're like, oh yeah, I do understand. And then secretly, when a native speaker comes and says, ¿me puedes ayudar? Porque no sé dónde encontrar el restaurante donde lo estaba intentando encontrar. I'm like stumbling on my words because whatever. But be honest. See you in the next video.